M Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Ricky Hatton's ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity. Hopkins is making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1.
Move!
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
Oh, hands up, hands up!
See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Halfway through this round, Bernard Hopkins' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. And he decides to tie up again. Hopkins' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
Well off the mark by Ricky Hatton.
Working the bar.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nice work with the uppercut. And at the beginning of every Ricky Hatton fight, he gets a real charge right from the gate as the Manchester City Soccer Club song Blue Moon is played, and he charges down to the ring.
Yes, he does. You know, there's a similarity to a country that's not far away logistically to England, and that's Ireland.
Ricky Hatton's clamped down. Big shot there. Great power shot by Hatton's opponent that time. Hatton could stand up to it. So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is. As you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Come on, kid, both of them. Hatton's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Brings the hook that time. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Hopkins' last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Just relax. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
How about that exchange?
Get in there! Work the body, kid! Body shots!
Bernard Hopkins has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Blocks it away. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep moving!
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Targeting a left hand to the body. And now he scores well with the straight right. Hopkins is getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Hatton comes from a family of soccer players. In fact, his grandfather and his father were part of the Manchester City team, and Ricky himself was put down that path originally, Teddy, but things didn't pan out, and he stumbled across and was inspired by the sport of boxing, stumbling across a boxing gym, and for the better. Good decision.
Yes, it is. And you know, that's one of the things that the old-time trainers used to tell me. With boxing, there's a weight class, there's a place for everybody. Size has nothing to do with it. You can be a world champ.
Relax. All right, just let it go, all right? You're taking a beat. Now, come on. What's going on? We need to win more rounds, right? We got to do something. You're throwing our game plan out the fucking window here. We still...
Make your presence known. Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
Bernard Hopkins is enjoying a big lead here, up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard, but even more important than that, that's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Hook! Hook!
Ricky Hatton's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top.
Go! Go!
Keeps his hands up. Big shot he just scored with. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy. 1, 2, 3.
Bernard Hopkins finding a way to dig deep into that reservoir of will and energy and strength, getting up, beating the count.
Relax.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Keep working the body.
Hopkins' right hand scores well. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Bernard Hopkins has got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent, chuck something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Pace yourself. Let it go.
Right to the belt line.
Yeah, good
Halfway
work.
into round number 5 here. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Ricky Hatton.
Unload.
Come on, kid.
Unload. More punches. Pace yourself.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Let's see if he can build on the momentum he just created for himself. That knockdown did a lot.
Yeah, well, he's an experienced guy, so he understands that he still can control things. Also, not only the experience, but the confidence that comes with experience. He knows this is over when he wants it to be over.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was, bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Ricky Hatton's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Not able to land the uppercut.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Bernard Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
He missed with that headshot.
Focus.
Bernard Hopkins is left, working well that time.
Let it go. Hook. Hook.
Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Working our way towards the bell, last 10 seconds of the sixth. Taking away a body shot with the right hand. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Don't fight going backwards, right? Back him up. Cut the ring off. Back him up and use your feints to cut the ring off. You can't win this going backwards. Back him up. Always use the...
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Hopkins is out there for another round in a fight that he's been in complete control of so far.
You're not focusing.
Crashes home with the uppercut.
Uppercut. Uppercut. Relax. Relax.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here.
Punch. Punch.
No doubt about it, Hopkins was hurt. He was hurt moments ago, but he recovered well. Bernard Hopkins is having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time. You know, let it fly a little bit in the right spot. You keep your guy off balance. When you got him off balance, you make him miss, make him pay.
Unload. Unload. More punches.
Come on, give both.
That's a hook right to the flank. Big uppercut by Ricky Hat. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter. You need to throw more punches. The body, bang the body, hit that body.
Hopkins' strategy is being put forth in a good way here. As we start round number 8, he's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy, by just a bit. Now, if he's to continue on and win this fight, what does he have to do?
Well, he can't fall into the trap, Joe, of being satisfied with what he's done. He has to keep moving forward, keep plowing that field.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Work the body. Keep moving. Keep moving.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
What?
Focus. Come on. Hook. Hook.
Nice work, the left hand to the head.
Finish with a hook.
Oh, and there you go. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, four, five.
Wow, saved by the bell. That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying, cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Come on now. You want to get back into this fight. You got to keep working. Just keep working. Working that jab and work that body. Don't let him rest. You got to keep backing him up. When you get him in the corner,
Hopkins is coming off a round in which he was shook up really bad. He hit the canvas again. He needs things to change.
you're not focusing. Relax, relax.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Unload.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky. He is damaged badly, and yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four,
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Left and right.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That's a bitter hook by Ricky Hatton. You know, it's one thing to be a catcher in baseball, but you don't want to be one in boxing. And he is not in good shape. He could, wow! That was a big shot that caught him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ref stops the fight. Ricky Hatton's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Ricky Hatton's knockout here is a stunner. This fight was clearly going to go the distance and go to the judges.
You know what? You just said it. You just explained. You just put a blueprint out to why this fight was a knockout. He thought it was going the distance, and he got a little careless. He assumed something. He was not alert, and now he's out.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.